Let's go ahead and talk about Charlamagne the God versus Elliott Wilson. Now, if you guys don't know who Charlamagne the God is, Charlamagne the God is one of the hosts of The Breakfast Club, a very infamous morning show that's had a lot of viral moments, especially when it comes to hip hop culture. They are also a bit into the political space, but they're mostly in the urban community and urban space.
Speaking of like popular things that's happening in the
Yeah,
culture.
yeah, for black people mainly. And then we have Elliott Wilson, who was an OG journalist back during the days where they still sold magazines and gas stations type stuff.
Yeah.
So Elliott Wilson is an OG, more of an OG than Charlamagne the God. And recently, Complex came out with a list of their top 15 hip hop personalities
Yes,
or
sir.
hip hop platforms or whatever. Elliott was number 5. I believe Charlamagne was number 3. Joe Budden was 2, and Academics was 1. This beef started off with Charlamagne disparaging Elliott by saying like, Elliott don't deserve to be at number 5.
Because he don't have a
Why is
platform.
DJ Head not on here? Well, more than that, it's like what is he really doing? Like it's like you don't even have your, like you said, he doesn't have his own platform. But it's like what are you even doing to really like break these stories? It's like
he just
you might have
whining,
talked a bit
complaining,
with which I told you I agree, and I feel like he's clout chasing a bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like Charlamagne really has a point here.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm not saying that I just learned about Elliott Wilson, but I will say this is the most I've seen him ever be talked about. And it's always with some drama or him like trying to, start up some drama or controversy or him interacting with the drama and controversy. The most I heard about him before that was him talking to Drake or whatever, being in talks with Drake. And, a whole bunch of people was making a lick off of the whole Kendrick and Drake beef itself. But before that, I haven't really heard of Elliott Wilson besides Rap Radar with him and B-Dot.
Yeah.
Him in the interview with Jay-Z and Drake. And Elliott had something to say about that. An OG in the game, especially in hip hop journalism. He went to Twitter. He said, "F you, Charlamagne the God," with the clip of Charlamagne saying whatever. And he also went on Backfield to explain his place of like why he is like why he say "F you" to Charlamagne, basically saying like. Charlamagne, I feel like Charlamagne's just picking on me because out of everybody else, he's talking about the OGs, but he really went in on me.
Yeah.
You could tell like he's just trying to disparage me, and when he's talking about other people that I helped build up, he's always bringing me down, but he wants to prop them up instead. He was like, he's kind of funny acting in person. Yada yada, woot woot woot. So then, Charlamagne sees this, and he goes on Brilliant Idiots with Andrew Schultz, and he gives his response of why he feels like Elliott shouldn't be on this list, and he goes based off of you don't have a platform really. It's like what are you doing? Like you have Rap Radar.
He has a platform, like the new thing, but he's saying like you don't use
that
it.
still
It's not
his
what your
platform?
platform.
Hip Hop DX, that's his.
I don't know if I think that's where he's on because he wanted to be on.
That's what he mean by platform, like his thing,
like his own thing.
like his own channel that he could call his, because that show is on Hip Hop DX, like how Everyday Struggle was a Complex show.
Yeah.
So that's what he means by own platform. Like Charlamagne's platform is Black Effect. Like you get what I'm saying? Like Charlamagne controls that.
So like Adam 22 have a platform, but he's on YouTube.
No. That's how you put the platform out.
So
yes.
he's saying like, oh, you saying like, oh, he don't have his own thing like he had with like the whole Rap Radar thing.
No, because Rap Radar was under Complex, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Rap Radar was under Complex or it was under Tidal.
I know it used to be with Tight F's that's what a podcast was. But I don't know. I thought having your own platform is just having a show. Like you, even if you have,
because Everyday Struggle is not Joe or Academic show; it's Complex's show technically.
but they had a platform to speak.
Well, DJ Academics has his own platform because he has his own YouTube channel.
True.
Joe has his own platform because he has his own YouTube channel. Charlamagne has multiple platforms because he has multiple YouTube channels that stem under his podcast network.
I thought platform is having just something to put like to actually to promote to be on, like having your own show, even if it's a part of something. Because Charlamagne he's not with Breakfast Club. That's not his.
No,
all his stuff is all iHeart. iHeart is Black Effect is under iHeart. All is iHeart. It's not his platform.
But distributing is different than actually having a platform. Because it's like this. He owns Black Effect. He made Black Effect.
No, iHeart is on Black Effect too.
Is it in conjunction? Or
he's a part of it. All that stuff is in there. Yeah.
But I'm saying like that show.
Having your own platform is like actually having it. Like a YouTube is a platform. I think he mean by platform by having like something that you're on that you promote. Like he said, oh, Elliott has a platform, but he don't promote it. He talking about the DJ. He's talked about it. I watched the whole thing. I think you mean by
But he
platform.
said that wasn't his though. He said that still isn't his. He
He didn't say that in the video. Not in the podcast I listened to. He said he has a platform, but he's not using it. Like it's nothing nobody. It's like he's like, oh yeah, it's him, DJ Head and that other white dude. He named him, but I'm like, that's having a platform, but Elliott is not on that platform talking. That's what he's saying. He goes on other platforms like Bag Fuel
and Joe Budden
and talk about stuff because he feel like that platform is something that people goes to. Nobody go to you. You have, and then Elliott said, "I am the platform. I'm Elliott Wilson. My name is the platform."
Now, B, do you really think that he is the platform that people want to go to in this day and age?
I feel like I wouldn't say people want to go to Elliott, but I feel like Elliott's name is still impacted in hip hop as a journalist. That he could get that attention just because he Elliott Wilson.
I think for our generation, but I think it cuts off after our generation.
I think it still is, even because even the people that's not in our generation look at him. They looking at him as like. They don't like him because they like, oh, why you always complaining? You're always doing this, you're doing that. So they probably don't care about you, but he's still getting that attention. So he's still we're still talking about him. So I think that's his plan.
But are we only talking about him because he's created stirred up so much controversy?
Good publicity, bad publicity?
No, I don't know. I'm not saying that that's bad or anything like that. I'm saying, but is he doing? Let me say this, Elliott, you are OG. I feel like a lot of these media platforms like Sway, Big Boy, Angie Martinez, and all of them. I don't want to say it like this. They shouldn't have been on the
just
list.
Because they already have their...
Yeah, like they're already cemented. It's like, let this room kind of be more for the newer people in the game. Yeah. Even though Joe isn't newer in the game, his platform is like super thriving. Mm-hmm. Like his platform is like one of the biggest hip hop platforms to go to for hip hop news.
So what do you think about Charlamagne being number 3? Nobody go to Charlamagne no more.
I also agree that Charlamagne shouldn't be on the list like that anymore.
Nah. He's more of a political like Democrat. Like head points, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but also with Breakfast Club, you know, he does do a lot of interviews with hip hop artists, and don't forget he has his own
podcast out of context.
Yeah,
nobody. The LL Cool J video didn't do much.
I think he did one on School with You, right? Absol. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
I'm just saying, Charlamagne is Charlamagne.
I agree, but I also think that this hip hop list is very skewed because a lot of the artists or a lot of people that like Charlamagne would want. Like, they was only popular during the Drake and Kendrick beef. Like, no one knew who DJ Head was before then.
I did.
No, B, I'm talking about most people. Most people that are in
most people still don't know who DJ Head is.
Yeah, exactly. Most people don't know that's Kendrick's DJ. They just think he's a meat writer or glazer. I didn't know who DJ Head was before this whole thing. Like, I've never seen his name pop up until this whole Drake and Kendrick beef. Yeah. So for him to be so high up that Charlamagne wanted him that high, I'm like, come on, dog. Like, no. But I feel like him and Elliott should kind of like... I don't want to say be in the same vein because I feel like they've been moving a lot separately. And every time I would see them, I wouldn't associate one with the other. So that's why I like the new show that they got right now. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I don't watch it.
It's like 10 episodes deep right now.
Yeah. Bro, hip hop is not like it's not many of people that's doing it.
What, hip hop commentary?
Yeah. Like that list gonna be the same till we enter that shit. But I'm like,
no, New Orleans Mall was on there, B.
Bro, they like grandfather in. Because they come from a big platform with Joe Budden.
They wasn't on there last year. That's what they said.
I'm saying, but like people, the Drake stuff, bro.
Yeah, the Drake and Kendrick stuff. They said
so you gotta look about that. So like, regardless, I feel like they can be on there unless they have something type of because they big from their names from being with the Joe Budden podcast. Mm-hmm. But I tried to listen to them. It's not good.
I like this show.
I don't like this show. I don't like the people around them.
You don't like Damaris or Julian?
I don't like.
I like all the guests.
I don't like.
Well, not the guests. I like all the.
Yeah, I tried watching. I tried to listen to their show when it came out, like the first 10 episodes.
Oh yeah, I didn't listen to it. When
I try to listen to it now.
I listen to it currently.
Yeah, I listen to it currently. It's just not it.
So why do you keep listening to it?
I don't listen to it no more.
Oh, I thought you said you listen to it.
I said I tried to currently.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't. I try to come back. Nah. Joe Budden podcast is still the best hip hop podcast, bro.
Yeah, I fell off on that one really hard.
That one is B.
To me, it's just it looks like it's too much happening on there for me.
It's a little better. B, I'm on like, bro. I'm back in the Patreon and everything like I used to be.
I remember. Didn't you fall out? You like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that no more.
I stopped. I wasn't even listening to podcasts like that no more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I stopped. But bro, now, Joe Budden podcast.
So B, the Academics deserve spot 1.
Yes, yeah, because he's
even outside of the Drake beef stuff. Yeah. I feel like he still would have been number 1.
Like I feel like when it comes to like Academics, he's great when it comes to reactions too, because a lot of people hate Ack. So people repost. A lot of people that repost Ack is people that dislike him. So that's one good thing that he's everywhere. Like I see Ack every day. It's not a day on my timeline that I don't see nothing from Ack, and that contributes to all the hard work he does, all the streaming. He's streaming all the time, and that's what's so dope. Like he's always gonna be in your face. And even if you love him or hate him, you're gonna see him, and people can't escape him. And I like his guerrilla marketing. I like his guerrilla, like him really going hard work on these streams. Like, bro, I'm finna be on Rumble, Twitter, YouTube, all this at the same time, triple streaming. Like each platform you go on, you're gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? And when it's something real big, he's gonna be on Twitter, bro, streaming as well. So I don't know. I like how hard Act works, bro. Even you could dislike him, but you cannot say this dude don't work hard.
He's a cornball. He shouldn't have the place that he has.
He could be cornball or whatever. Most people that y'all think is the real deal, them dudes don't make it because sometimes they take a cornball to do the things you won't do.
I said one time on my Twitter years ago, I said, do y'all feel like y'all have to be corny in order to be really successful? People are like, no, you could be super authentic and still be super successful. Yeah. I'm like, no.
No,
it's possible, but no.
Yeah, it's sometimes you got to do some things that you don't want to do to be in places and rooms that you want to be in. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's just some things I'm not going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have integrity.
You got integrity.
Also, you can put a little corn in
you got to understand, like, you hear all these stories about what happens in Hollywood. Why you think all these stories happen? Because they know it's some people that do some things, and some people can put you in a room that you have to do something for.
Something strange for a piece of change.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they say Holly weird. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of things you have to do to get in those spots. And some of your favorite rappers, you don't know what they had to do. Sometimes you can see what they did.
All right, B, take the tinfoil do-rag off right now, please.
Tinfoil fitty. I'm just saying. But nah, man, Elliott and Charlamagne, media beef is just something that's common in all, especially like journalism and stuff. I see Charlamagne point. I see Elliott point.
I will say this. I think it is corny that Elliott doesn't want to have the conversation on the platform.
Oh, yeah, that's corny.
Because Charlamagne has invited...
He invited
him to Breakfast Club. He invited him to Brilliant Idiots.
Even
he denied both. And then he invited him to Flagrant. And he was like, okay, I'll do it. And then they was like, hey, Charlamagne's going to be there. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do it no more. Yeah. I think that's corny. Like, Elliott, like, I respect you in the hip-hop space, or the hip-hop journalism space, but I think that was really corny. Like, when you was talking about, yeah, I deny both of them. Am I petty? Yes, Elliott. You're acting like a teenage woman right now.
So, like, it's like what Elliott's doing is, like, I want to continue to, like, me piecing it up with you, it's not good for my numbers.
Yeah.
I need to have this friction with you if I can get the clicks. So,
go ahead, cook, B.
I'm just saying. That's all I got to say. That's the cooking right there. So, I don't think he's going to have that conversation because, he don't want to get to the piecing up, Charlamagne, because he need that friction.
Yeah, no offense, Elliott, but your name is only buzzing when controversy is in the mist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This whole beef with Charlamagne, which we never seen hip-hop journalism beef like that, right? And then the whole beef...
Well, you see a lot of them beef with, like, artists.
Yeah, I'm talking about...
He used to beef with Hov, I believe.
Did he?
Back in like the XXL days,
he
used to be the director of it. Of like
he almost got Rob Markman on or something like that. Yeah. Or was that from a different?
I think he got Rob on because he used to work at the Source too.
So I think it might have been the Source. So he tried to get Rob Markman on, but the day that Rob came up, that was the day that they let go of Elliott.
That's XXL.
Okay, XXL then.
Because Rob is he a little younger. Yeah, XXL days.
Oh yeah, the Source.
Source came out 80s, bro. Like 80s. Fell off in like I think the 90s.
But yeah, Elliott, I'm not gonna lie, I do want to see you build up that platform with you, DJ Head, and the other dude, certified something.
Oh no, I never checked it out.
I watched a clip of Elliott responding, and it was cool. I think DJ Head is definitely one. DJ Head and his other co-hosts are definitely one people to at least challenge his opinion and viewpoint to kind of like give Elliott some pushback on that. I don't watch the show. I just saw that clip because obviously they made the clip because it is going viral.
I mean the Childish Gambino clip too.
I seen that clip on Twitter.
Okay,
but I seen the actual full YouTube clip from Elliott.
I think I need to listen to more YouTube hip hop discussions and platforms. I used to, but me and what I'm doing now, I don't do it.
You gotta see what the competition is doing. We gotta be tapped in, B.
Yeah, I'm just not. I feel like we're gonna go. Let's say if we do get any type of like buzz, we'll be put in a different lane. Like some guys is getting a lot of like NFR. They really big in hip hop right now. Was they on that list? Was Hive Mind on that list?
I think these people I know
Anthony
Fantano are mainstream. Yeah. Like you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like everybody knows them. Yeah. Like everybody knows Ack. Ack has been included in the beat.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if let's say we got big on YouTube with this. Will they put us in those lists? Will they add us in that space? I don't think they would, because I think we wouldn't probably want to want to like talk to artists or like have interviews. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I would like to talk to artists.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it as like a business play of like, oh yeah, this artist is coming to promote their album. Yeah. Do you want to help promote it with them and have a conversation with them? I want to generally have a conversation with people that I actually want to talk to. Not like, oh, you're forcing this on me.
Yeah.
Like JT was recently on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
Like no offense, JT. I didn't like your album. But I also wouldn't want you on my podcast because there's nothing I would want to talk about with you.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, there are some artists that, like, if I want to pick, like, if a Big Crit, I know probably you know, but
you don't think I want to talk to Big Crit?
You be slandering him.
No, I don't. I do that. I slander you. I be messing with you.
See, hater.
You do the same thing. It's a joke. It's like you slander like somebody you know, favorite artist, just to basically mess with them.
Slander.
Bro, I love Big Crit.
He ain't in the trenches like me, Big Crit.
Oh my God.
Big Crit, I got your albums on vinyl. Just remember that.
And I will be real with Big Crit if I don't like something.
No, I will too. Yeah. Like me, that's my thing. I'm more harder on the artists I love.
Yeah, I'm not even hard on these people. I really don't care. I'm just like, I will actually have a conversation because nothing I will say to you.
No, I meant harder than my critiques.
Yeah, I'm saying I just want me how I am as a person. I will never say nothing behind your back that I won't say into your face.
Yeah, but also we're saying it to a camera, so it's like we're opening the door for millions of people to see this. So yeah, I'm not really scared of my opinion.
I'm talking about if I'm just that's what I'm saying. If I'm actually discussing it, having conversations, and building a relationship with artists, I'm like, don't expect me to just sugarcoat things. Yes, you might not like it.
I think I'll word it differently because when you're not here, I can just boom. Like I'm gonna say certain things to kind of get like more of a triggering emotion from you. But I could say the same thing, but not be as like harsh or like you know. I'll do that because obviously I want to have a conversation. I don't want to just come off like I'm attacking somebody.
Yeah. But I'm saying that's where a lot of the beefs there goes from, like artist to journalist, artist to like creator. You know, they don't like what they said and stuff like. You know, then in hip hop, they dealt with it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So people watch these reviews. They want to hear. They want to know what people say. It's like when you create something, you post a picture. You want to see the comments. You want to know. They're not different from us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because they have more eyes on us, don't mean they're not gonna be looking at the comments. You know what I'm saying? They want to know. We're people. We want to know. Like I forgot what I was watching, but like celebrities say that sometimes they just always put their name into Twitter or go to Google and see what people are saying about them. Like, I would do the same thing, and I'm a normal human, and they was normal as well too.
I one time did that with someone, and I saw him talking smack, and I replied. They was like, "How did they find my tweet? You put my name in there, dog. Like, what's wrong with you?"
Yeah, I'm about to find you.
And then they got mad because I called them out about it. Like, "Why would you talk about me?" So. I'm like, "Dude, you was talking smack about me. Like when I smack you now, it's like, see, now it's a problem. See, no, don't do that now."
And that's one thing I don't do. Like, I don't know. I don't randomly go like I used to when I was younger.
But see, I was in the middle of a beef when I was.
Yeah, I remember what was happening. But I'm saying like. That's one thing I don't do is when I was younger I used to. I tag like rappers, say some wild stuff.
Tag
people's and
say no, I'm saying someone talk to
like you. Yeah. No, I'm just saying like me in your situation, you're on the other end. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that's something like I don't want a rapper to go on my Twitter and just be like, yo, only rapper that see something is like me when I posted the Eminem song. I'm like, yo, I don't like this. But like, you know what I mean? But Eminem would never talk to me ever in his life. Yeah. He don't care.
Come on, you don't want to talk to Marshall Mathers?
I would, be cool, but like I don't want to talk to him on camera.
Eminem.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Eminem never gives out the personality that I expect to get from him on camera.
I agree.
He don't.
Yeah, he's definitely someone that I'm not keen to talk to. Yeah. There are a few rappers that I want to talk to though. Yeah. But also me, I want to talk to them and like get to know them as a person. Yeah. That way I can kind of like put the art with the person.
Like I got all the questions I want to ask. The people I really like. I got all the questions that I already have. I don't need to tweet out what will you ask this person.
Yeah, I need. Yeah, look, look. The interview's gonna just turn into a conversation.
Yeah, that's 5 hours. It don't even sound like an interview. We're having a discussion. We're just talking.
But yeah, that's about it for Charlamagne the God versus Elliott Wilson. Whose side are y'all on if you are caught up with the beef and if you want to pick a side, or are you in the middle? Or are you sitting the fence? Yeah. It's all right to be either or. But yeah.